Debbie and Michael, I'd like to give you space to share as well some quick examples of how we can build those authentic relationships. What are some examples that you all have? And if you have an example of a situation, right, or an experience, I'd love for you to share that as well.
Michael, I'll follow you this time.
Okay. All right, great. So, I think again, kind of coming back to this idea of empowering your team with enough context to understand their role in the greater sort of vision of the organization, and constantly reminding them where they fit and how they fit, and just the communication about what it is that their contribution brings to the table. I think that's a really critical thing. And I've worked with I currently have a boss, right? So I work with the in my organization, someone who does just that. We have conversations quite a bit about not just my role in the tasks that are in front of me, but where are we going as an organization? We constantly come back to this conversation about where we fit in where we're at right now and what's happening. And he entrusts me with information that allows me to feel like I'm part of the bigger picture. And he talks to me, and respects me as someone who is interested, and I try to maintain a level of curiosity, but the more he shares, the more I learn, and then I'm able to go back and take all that information to my role. And I think that that's really critical. Those people that when I've run organizations, and the people that currently work with me, I try to do the same for them, make sure they understand. And and then what's amazing is they go off and do things on their own that are beyond what I asked for, or beyond what I gave them enough information that they said, I thought about this and I thought about that, and I tried something. And typically that's when I feel like, okay, I've empowered someone to do more than what what was required, and more than the check boxes, you guys like to say. I love that one. So it's like because they feel inspired to do so. And I think that's really what gets people excited, is that they we have a work relationship that's very different than any other kind of relationship. It is purpose driven. We are in something together. If we can just remember that we're in something together, we are working towards something together, and we constantly remind ourselves what that thing is. um, you know in every context, pull it back to the big picture. I think it does help people, with feeling like, okay, yeah, I got to go, pound out a spreadsheet, but I know that that's going to inform this decision that helps, achieve this goal.
Michael, that's great advice. Thank you. So important. Communication is the cornerstone of relationships and productivity in organizations, and building, cultivating teams and those relationships so that they understand how their work every day affects the broader picture for the organization. So important.